Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Check out Kody's Star Wars doll collection on Sister Wives. May the fourth wife be with you. Kody Brown, the star of Sister Wives, has a soft side despite his frequently grumpy and combative demeanor. His assortment of action figures and models, some of which are Star Wars designs, is evidence that the much-maligned patriarch has a humorous side. Kody has had a number of traumatic events in his life, including as declaring bankruptcy in 2005, divorcing 3 spouses, Christine, Mary, and Janelle Brown, and losing his son, Garrison Brown. Everyone requires enjoyable activities that allow them to express their feelings and make life more enjoyable. For this reason, a lot of grown-ups purchase toys. People have been collecting Star Wars toys for a long time, from the iconic figures of the 1970s to the adorable Lego designs of today, with their amusing mops of plastic hair. Laboobas are a popular craze right now. Fun fact, Robyn also collects toys. She has a collection of dolls, including American Girl styles. The estimated worth of her collection is $70,000. Kody put his toys on display in his bedroom. Kody definitely had to spend at least $100 to get even a lower-tier Millennium Falcon, even though he doesn't seem to have paid nearly as much. View a selection of his collection above, courtesy of a Reddit thread that Mindful Goat Nugget created. Tiny robots surround the spacecraft, which is located on the bottom right. For about $111, prominent internet shops sell a Bandai Hobby 1/444 scale model kit of the Millennium Falcon. There are, of course, more expensive variants of this famous spacecraft. One of the exclusive designs might belong to Kody. This online-sold Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon is a lot like the tiny model spacecraft at Kody's old Flagstaff, Arizona, house. The sale price of that residence was $1.75 million. The pair proceeded to purchase a second, even more expensive home, this one costing $2.1 million. Their treasures have plenty of space at their new palace in the same city. Although they receive criticism for their extravagant lifestyle, Kody and Robyn may actually have a lavish lifestyle. Apart from the toys pictured above, which were captured on camera by a fan who was taking a 360-degree walkthrough of their house while it was up for sale, according to the Reddit thread, there were also other intriguing images that perfectly capture their taste. With a very dramatic medieval castle-style bedroom that includes ornate bedposts, a deep purple color scheme, and a padded silver headboard, it's unmistakably unusual. Overall, it's a mid-range Las Vegas hotel, and that's quite enough. The majority of the Reddit threads users don't actually understand Robyn and Kody's style. Fans' reactions to the toys aren't that strong, but many are horrified or simply baffled by what they see. The funniest comments are actually fueled by the decor. Robyn was singled out by one critic, who may have been right to blame her for the main bedroom's royal ambience. Is Kody's and Robyn's spending excessive? Although Christine Brown seems to be catching up, Kody and Robyn have always seemed to lead better lives than the ex-partners. Christine was the first to go, and she soon found a husband. They appear to be living comfortably now. In fact, David and Christine purchased a house in Moab, Utah, and now rent it out on Airbnb. As the Star Wars multiverse continues to grow, Kody's life changes alongside cutest in the galaxy, Din Grogu, also known as Baby Yoda. Perhaps it felt like the puzzle was coming together, even though he seemed to lose a lot when his ex-partners moved out. To be honest, Robyn and Kody are a good match. Despite their imperfections, Kody loves his wife and has no desire for another woman. No more pretending to love. Kody doesn't need to go through the motions of acting as like he cares about wives who aren't Robyn, since everyone knows who he loves. That always causes some sort of anguish or pain that harms one's mental health. Kody's universe is therefore growing in that regard. He's attempting to connect with his older kids, some of whom have problems with him, and it's more genuine. By redistributing Coyote Pass, he gave Mary and Janelle bigger portions of the land. Kody has changed a little. He is evolving, as seen by all of these things, but perhaps his collection of toys and other home comforts will help him relax at an exciting and frequently trying time in his life. He continues to grieve and always will. Watch the touching video of Garrison above, which captures the boy's tender nature. When Coyote Pass sold for $1.5 million, Kody and Robyn had a lot of money in their bank account. They allegedly earned $750,000, but they do not receive the entire sum. Given the amount of money they spend on toys and the David Yurman jewels that Kody and Robyn own, it's wonderful that they received a boost in income. The fact that Kody is contacting his children, though, is more significant. The most essential thing is children. When parent-child interactions aren't going well, it's the parent's responsibility to strive to improve matters because they bring so much delight. In a way, children remain children even after they have grown up, and they still want their parents to love and protect them. Kody may be able to mend these priceless ties by taking the initiative. After a period of exceptionally low self-awareness, he appears to be learning from experience. This is encouraging for a peaceful future. Kody is aware that lightsaber fights aren't meant to last forever because he is a Star Wars enthusiast. Instead of continuing interminably for years, a fight scenario should come to a conclusion. Kody Brown of Sister Wives might be able to reunite with his children and mend his damaged reputation if he can resist using dubious dark side tactics like deceit and manipulation. TLC abuse and use Sister Wives' children for free work. The Sister Wives kids are acknowledging that TLC exploited and mistreated them for free labor after 19 seasons of the show. What caused this, and did someone intervene on their behalf? For more information on what transpired, continue reading. Sister Wives' children are mistreated and used by TLC. Kody Brown and his 3 wives captivated fans when Sister Wives debuted in 2010. Since they all lived in the same house, their dynamic was distinct and varied. Robyn Brown, a 4th wife who had 3 children from a previous marriage, was also being courted by the Browns. However, Kody's 12 kids were equally as fascinating as their parents. Christine Brown Woolley, Kody's 3rd wife, was expecting the family's 12th child in season 1. While they were all nurtured as a single family, TLC demonstrated how the older children assumed parental responsibilities. Although Savannah was the kid of her sister wife, Christine considered her to be her own. The children, particularly Gwendolyn Brown, are now speaking out about what actually happened during filming. She is one of the more vocal Brown children and the daughter of Kody and Christine. She was only 8 years old when the show started taping, and she acknowledged that she enjoyed the attention. It was an enjoyable boast, and her siblings were ecstatic with the situation as well. They embraced the cameramen as family, and it became their new normal. Furthermore, her family was able to escape poverty because to the show's fame and revenue. Christine takes action. The kids were a benefit to Sister Wives, even if the parents were compensated for the show. Therefore, they ought to have received compensation, either from TLC or from the adults who provided them with a stipend. Christine Brown Woolley, Gwendolyn Brown's mother, finally took charge and made adjustments. She started compensating her children for their labor, but Gwen acknowledges that it was insufficient and unfair. According to Christine, funds were saved for the children's future, but they weren't paid initially. Compensation is handled in accordance with contractual commitments and applicable labor laws and regulations, is how TLC described their business. Sister Wives, fans are startled by Janelle's treatment of Kody. Sister Wives Janelle Brown shows compassion. Janelle Brown's remarkable resilience and compassion were evident in the most recent episode of Sister Wives, which was one of the most challenging episodes we have ever seen. Throughout the terrible circumstances that had place, Janelle never condemned or placed blame on Kody Brown for his separation from Garrison Brown. Janelle instead focused on Garrison's last days and how she and his siblings tried to save her son before he abruptly ended his life. However, it was evident that throughout this most recent Sister Wives episode, Kody, like many others who lose a loved one to suicide, struggled with feelings of guilt. Janelle's comments were very different from Kody's. While talking to Robyn, we saw Kody try to defend some of his own behavior with his kids, particularly Garrison. Kody Brown recovered from his loss with the support of Robyn Brown. During this heartbreaking Sister Wives episode, Kody told Robyn that he never meant for things to turn out this way. Kody also thought he would have plenty of time to make amends with Garrison. The thought that he was never able to make things right still bothers Kody. Following Garrison's death, Janelle focused on her other children, especially Gabriel Brown, who found Garrison dead and phoned Janelle in a terrible way. This episode also showed how Maddie Brown Brush and her husband, Caleb Brush, provided Janelle with much-needed assistance. It comes out that Maddie and Caleb were also trying to help Garrison in the days before his death. Gazing into the sister wives' camera, Maddie talked about how she and Caleb almost persuaded Garrison to come visit them in North Carolina. Maddie had a limited amount of time to convince Garrison to relocate there. Sister wives, Janelle talks about Garrison's challenge and Kody talks about his own. Janelle and her kids knew Garrison was struggling, so they rallied his siblings to help him before that awful day. During the day, Garrison also got texts from his sister wives' siblings, Maddie, Gabe, and Logan Brown, in addition to Janelle. Then, viewers could see that Kody struggled to talk about Garrison's death. Kody seemed to be struggling with self-expression. He told Robyn that he ponders what ifs all the time, like what would have occurred if he had spent more time with Garrison. However, Kody also informed Robyn that he had received advice from others to avoid giving in to that what-if mentality. However, Kody told Robyn on the most recent Sister Wives episode that he will continue to do it because it is a part of his grieving process. But more importantly, it keeps him and Garrison together. Janelle refused to be negative. In earlier episodes of Sister Wives, Janelle Brown described how her kids were heartbroken and distressed by Kody's silence and his sudden absence from their lives. Janelle is unfortunately aware of Garrison's current troubles because Kody lost touch with him before his death. However, while they both cope with the death of Garrison, Janelle chose not to use this against Kody. As a result, many Sister Wives viewers praised Janelle for avoiding adding to Kody's grief. Regardless of how awful Kody may have been to his kids in the past, many viewers agreed with Janelle's handling of the situation and said that it is improper to blame what happened on his distance from Garrison. Sister Wives, there's no need to add to Kody's sorrow. Sister Wives viewers were shocked when Mary Brown discovered Garrison's death live on camera while filming a confessional segment. Kody contacted Mary to personally deliver the news while she was taping. As soon as Mary heard Kody's voice, her expression was immediately filled with sorrow and intense grief. The emotional reaction of Christine and Mary to the devastating news of Garrison's suicide was witnessed by Sister Wives fans. Mary and Christine's closeness to all of the family's children was brought to the attention of fans. Robyn joined the family approximately 15 years after Kody's numerous marriages. She missed the formative years of Garrison's and the other children's childhood. As a result, some of the kids never really acknowledged Robyn as one of the shared mothers. Who is Robyn Brown to Kody's kids? On social media, Sister Wives fans debated whether Kody also doesn't view Robyn as a mother to his older children, even though Kody promoted Robyn as another mother figure in the early years. This brings us to his other comments about Garrison's death in the show. During their conversation over Garrison's burial location, Kody told Robyn, "I want to bring my boy home." Wyoming is where Kody resides. He intended to bury Garrison with Janelle's mother, Grandma Cheryl, in case you forgot. But when Kody talked to Robyn, fans saw that he didn't use the term our boy. The fact that the Sister Wives patriarch uses the pronoun my instead of our boy implies that, unlike Mary, Christine, and Janelle, he does not consider Robyn to be one of Garrison's mothers. Daughter wives, Robyn and Kody don't behave like his 3 former wives. Sister Wives viewers could see that Robyn's only interest was consoling Kody. Meanwhile, Christine and Mary reacted similarly to Janelle, Garrison's birth mother. Mary immediately rushed to Kody's house to comfort Gwendolyn after hearing that Garrison had taken his own life. After that, Mary invited Janelle to stay with her during this trying time. Their co-parent instincts took over, but Robyn reacted as a wife. Again, however, Sister Wives viewers seemed to notice Janelle's composure after Garrison's passing the most. Even though Kody was far from Garrison when he died, Janelle never put the blame on him. In their comments on social media, some fans are blaming Kody for Garrison's troubles. Kody mistreated his sons on Sister Wives during and after the epidemic. Janelle isn't criticizing him either, And she hasn't voiced any negative thoughts about how their son might have been affected by Kody's rejection on social media or on video. This was a difficult program to watch and a difficult period for the Brown family. The suffering they have gone through since losing Garrison is unfathomable.